So this is how the table will be packed for the delivery drivers. This will be blanket wrapped, but the table body will be just like this. One thing to point out, this is a weak spot on the armrests, so we never just pick it up by the armrest. You can grab it by the plywood, you can grab it by the edges, but never just by the front right here. A lot of the strength is increased when we put the legs on, so that's what we're gonna do right now. So actually, when you receive these, there's gonna be a hardware pack. We're gonna take 2 of these, the long one goes in the top. We're gonna screw it in, we're gonna insert our dowels, and we want these divots to face up and down. And this one, we're gonna have the divot on the underside. All right, and we're gonna just rest it right on the armrest. And basically you can see it's being inserted into the joinery in the end. All right, so before we insert the leg assembly, we need to drop in our barrel nuts. So we're gonna take one, we're gonna drop it in. We're gonna drop the other one in. Obviously your bolt needs to go through, so it can't be twisted. It's gotta be aligned properly. And 2, that one I did not align properly. You can get a screwdriver and twist it. All right, popped right in.
Yep.
We're going to take the set screws that are also included in the hardware pack. Set screws are grub screws. And Carl, why don't you go ahead and install one of those? Perfect. And we're gonna go ahead and tighten that up a little bit. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna make sure that the bolts are installed as well as the dowels. And we're gonna flip. Thank you, Carl. And you just insert it so you can balance it on there. And then we're gonna drop these in. You wanna make sure your slot's aligned. I'm gonna drop it. Perfect.
Love it.
Nice. Sometimes you have to give it a little love tap. Back to that. Set screws. Again, all the hardware will come in the hardware pack. Also in the hardware pack is going to be standard, I think they're 1.5 inch wood screws. Those are going to go through the spacer in the armrest. So there's gonna be 10 screws in total, 5 on each end. It is important to be a little bit delicate when installing these. With that being said, we're going to include a drywall Phillips bit, so there is some depth stop, so you shouldn't be able to just screw these all the way through the armrest. So your Phillips driver, our 5mm hex key, all of the hardware, the barrel nuts, the set screws, the bolts, that is all included. Perfect. And with that, the legs are assembled. The only thing left to do is flip it. So we found the best way, because these are heavy tables, it really helps to have sawhorses or something that you can prop your table on upside down like this.
Oh, yeah.
And as long as you have a blanket underneath, we feel pretty comfortable rolling this over. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna pick up and slide to your right, my left a little bit. Not like that. And then we're gonna pick up one corner. Pick the whole thing up. I want to center it on the card a little bit more, Carl. There we go. And we're just gonna roll it over and catch. And let's put it on the ground. All right, and that's it.